Time, the biggest value every one of us has. There are 24 hours in a day and we cannot create more. So before I start talking about how to find time, let's figure out how much time do we need for practice anyway. Let's start from the easiest one, professionals. If you are on that level, that means playing and performing is your life, and you want to invest as much time as possible into preparation of your concerts and gigs. What kind of musician would you be if your performance is not at the highest level? If I have to say the number of hours professionals practice on a daily basis, I would say 4 plus, but don't be surprised if you hear 8 plus. On the other side, we have beginners. We have kids or we have adults. Both of these groups have one common goal, and that is to learn to play an instrument. But motivation is usually different. Also, if the kids are too young, their strength, energy, and focus can limit their practice to 20 minutes or 30 minutes per day. Adults can practice more, of course, but they are limited with their other activities. I don't think anybody should practice less than 1 hour per day. Intermediate students or players are good enough to learn simple pieces quickly, and if there is a need, they can practice more and be prepared for something more serious. 1 hour a day of practice can keep your fingers in shape and the whole program fresh. For anything more than that, I suggest 2 to 3 hours a day minimum. Know your schedule. After knowing how much you have to practice, now is the time to find out where to put that time in your daily schedule. It's always the best if you can practice every day at the same time. That is the best way to form a habit. If your days are not the same, then the best thing to do is to write down in your calendar exact time you will spend practicing. If you follow your schedule, there is less chance that you will skip days, and in the long run, that will make a difference. Divide your practice. This is also related to your schedule. Some days, maybe, you don't have enough time to do the full workout in one practice. So maybe you have to divide the practice into 2 or 3 different sections. Let's say you have to practice 1 hour a day. You can try playing 2 times for 30 minutes. Or you can practice 30 minutes and then after some time come back and practice another 15 minutes and then one more practice of 15 minutes. These are just examples. You can do whatever combination works for you. Mornings and evenings. Some of you have option to practice early in the morning or late in the evening. Waking up earlier and having an extra 30 minutes of practice before your regular practice can mean a lot in the long run. Also, the freshness in the morning and concentration can improve your practice results. If you go to bed later in the evening, can also give you some extra time that you can use for practice. Stop wasting time. Time killers such as TV, video games, Instagram, social media can consume massive amount of time for all of us. Restraining ourselves from those time wasters can give us more time that we can use for practice. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should quit with all of that. I'm just saying that we don't have to spend an hour scrolling through our Instagram. 15, 20, 30 minutes of that time can be used for practice. Quality practice. Yes, we need to practice. Yes, we need more time usually. But what we need the most always is quality practice. Time you spent with your accordion must not be wasted. Focus and concentration must be at maximum, and you have to be result-oriented. You have to give meaning and purpose to every second you practice. Have a goal. don't just play the piece over and over. Practice it. Your practice is good if you feel that you accomplished something and that tomorrow you can move on with your practice. Please let me know what you think of this video in comments, and like, share, and subscribe for more. See you next time.